Hello, everybody. This is Coach Shafto. I am giving you the video for the Unit 6 pre-assessment. This assignment is going to be due on the day that we do the test, but we'll go over it before then. And here's all the answers. Question 1 says, which point has a negative x coordinate and a positive y coordinate? We're going to look at this, and we know already that quartile 1, it's going to be quartile 1, is always going to be positive and positive. And then quartile 2 is going to be negative and positive. And we know this because we have the x and the y. This is called a coordinate pair. So we would just have a number here and a number here. And the first number goes side to side. That's my x's, because that's the x-axis. And the second number goes up and down. And that's my y's, because that's the y-axis goes up and down. So quartile 3 is negative, negative, and quartile 4 is positive, negative. So this tells me that I have a negative x coordinate, that's here, and then a positive y coordinate, which is here. So the answer is quartile 2, and B is in quartile 2. Question 2, which of the following points lies on the y-axis? So if I draw my coordinate grid, I would have A is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 0. I'm just going to draw my 0 here. So that's on the x-axis. I'm looking for something on the y. Here I have B is 1, negative 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be right here. That's going to be B. This is A. So that's not right. C is 0. I don't go anywhere, and then I go up 5. So this is going to be C, and that is on the y-axis, so the answer is C. And we know this, right? Because the x is 0 in this case, and so that means I stay on the y-axis. I haven't moved. Question 3 says, in which point is quadrant G located? So, in which quadrant is G located? So this is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. And so if I were setting these things up, clearly G is in quadrant 3. That's easy. Question 4 said, which point below is located at negative 4, negative 3? And so this one also is pretty easy, right? Because negative 4, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then negative 3 is going to be 1, 2, 3. So that's clearly going to be H. So the answer is C, H. But we could also say, well, this is negative, negative. And we know from previously on question 1 that negative, negative is in quadrant 3. So the only thing in quadrant 3 is H. Question 5 says, which point is at negative 4, positive 7? Negative 4, so that means I'm going this direction 4, and then I've got 7. This is my x, and my y goes up 7. So I'm going to go 4 over, and then up 7, and I have r. So the answer here is C, r. Question 6. Which point has coordinates positive 5, negative 3, and 1/2? So I have my x and my y, which is side to side is the x, and then up and down is the y. And this is positive 5. So I'm going to go 5 in the positive direction, and then negative 3.5. So I'm going down negative 3.5. So let's go positive 5, down 3.5. So the answer here is Z. Question 7. Look at the line and points D, O, J, and K on the coordinate grid below. What is the length of D from here to K? So we went from negative 8 to positive 8 in my x-axis. So if you pretended like this was just a number line, we were at negative 8, and then now we're at positive 8. So to get from negative 8 to 0 is 8, and then to get from 0 to positive 8 is 8. And if I pick these two together, 8 plus 8 is 16. So the answer here is D, 16 units. Again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8, and together it makes 16. Question 8 says point P is located at 2, -6. Point P is moved 3 units up and 4 units left. Where is point P now? Okay, so I've got point P is at 2, -6. So that's 2 this direction, and -6 is down. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm right here. Okay. So then it says move 3 up. So 1, 2, 3. I'm right here. And then it moves 4 left. Left is this direction. 4. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I am at -2, -3. The answer is C, -2, -3. Question 9 says, what is the length of all S? This is so easy. We're just going to measure it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And we could also do it on a number line. 0 here. We started at 2. And we went down. We went down to what? -6. So this is 2, and then this is 6, and together it makes 8. Point P, question 10, point T and W are shown on the grid. What is the distance from point T to point W? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number line, if I were to do this, I have point at 2, and I have 0, and then I have -6, because this is at -6, and this one's at 2. So basically I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6. And then 1, 2. That's 2. So together, when I add them, I get 8. Question 11. Coordinates for 3 of the vertices of rectangles L, M, and P are L is 2, 4. M is -3, 4. And N is -3, -1. So let's look. So if I take L is 1, 2, and then, sorry, my bad, I did that wrong. First we go side to side, then we go up and down. So L is 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I were to draw that, this would be right there. Then I say, okay, the next one is M, which is at -3, 4. So I go -3 side to side, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go up 4, so that's going to be up right here. Okay. Next one is -3, -1, which is going to be right there. And then it says, where is the next point? And it's a rectangle. You know that because it says it right here. So if I go back, it says, where's the next point? And we know that it's a rectangle. Well, it's going to be here. So we just have to figure out, what is that called? That's called 1, 2. Let's do it in green. 1, 2, and then -1. So we went +2 and then we went -1. So my answer is 2, -1. So that's B. Question number 12 says the coordinates of 1, 2, 6, 2, 1, 8, and 6, 6 make a 4 vertices of a polygon. Which of the following best describes the polygon? So it's asking what shape it is. If I look at this, It says I've got 1, 2. So if I take my things, I'm going to put these in red. I'm going to say 1, 2. That's where my point is. That other one shouldn't be there. So then if I go 6, 2, I'm going, and I've got, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2. That's going to be right there. So I'm going to put it right there. And then I've got 1, 8, which is going to be up here, and then 6, 6, which will be right here. So if I connect the dots here in orange, I'm going to have this, 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 and this. So this shape is called not a parallelogram because it only has one set of parallel sides. This needs 2 parallel sides. It's not a rectangle because, well, it has a slanted side. This is a slanted side, so it's not that. It's not a square because the sides aren't the same length, so it must be a trapezoid. And a trapezoid has 1 parallel sides and then 1 not parallel sides. Question 13 says a square is plotted on the coordinate plane. How long is side C, D? Well, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 units long. Question 14. If triangle PQR has a height of 4 units, what are the coordinates of point T? So we're trying to figure out what is this. We started at 3, 2, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was 2 tall, and then we added 4 to it, and so that's going to equal 6. So if that 1, 2, 3 is my side to side, and my up and down is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 6. Question 15 says, what is the area of quadrilateral with vertices -3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 5, and -3, 5? Let's put the points on here. So I've got -3, 2. Then I've got 1, 2. And I've got 1, 5. And I've got -3, 5. And it's asking if I were to draw this, connect the dots, how much is that shaded area? If I'm going to shade this space in, how much is that worth? How many squares are there? And so if I count them, I see, okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. And we could also just draw it, right? So we have it's 1, 2, 3, 4 long and 3 tall. 3 times 4 is 12 units squared. The answer is 12 units squared.